Welcome back to the Redbeard Saga, folks. It's April 15th. Getting ready to take the tractor down here to the dove field and start busting up some ground about a month out from planting. Try to get the ground disked up, start working on that, and hopefully here in a few weeks get close to time to plant. I got a buddy that's got a 6-foot tiller. Might get him to come powder it up if he can. But it's gonna be tough this year. You might have seen in a few past video where I patterned my shotgun. I talked about my daddy passed away. If not, you know now, he passed away in November unexpectedly, and I've got his place now, and it's gonna be tough without him, but he'd want me to continue on, so we're gonna hop on the tractor and ride down there in the field and start opening up the ground. So y'all just go with me. As you can see, kind of got grass in it. What I should probably do is spray with Roundup and burn it down, but I just don't got it in me. We're just gonna disc it, try to kill some of this grass, and then just keep working on it the next couple of weeks. It'll probably get rained on and stuff, but maybe my buddy can come in here with that tiller and powder it up real good right before we plant. So, gonna get to it. Make a few rounds here. I'll pick y'all back up later with the progress. Y'all stick with me. Checking me out already. I've done made one full round. We're gonna probably call it an evening. My wife's home with groceries and dinner, so that's probably gonna be all for this evening. But we kind of got it disturbed and kind of helped kill some of that grass. Welcome back, folks. It's April 27th. We're out here in the dove field again. just finishing up dragging this disc through it. It's gonna get my friend to come run his tiller through it, but I think we're gonna run out of time with rain. I might plant tomorrow, plant the sunflowers, and just go with what we got. I got it tore up pretty good. Got one more little partial pass right here. Knock that out. Probably be done for the evening with the tractor. One of my buddies, he stopped and picked us up some fertilizer. We'll fertilize tomorrow and break out that row planter and see what we can do. I've got a couple of spots laid off to plant corn. I'm going to use the little garden seeder for that. Wanted to show y'all the progress on getting this dirt ready. So, y'all just stay tuned. That strip right there, I've got it laid off where I can have about 4 or 5 rows of corn. I got some corn that was on a cob from a cornfield. It's dry. I'm gonna plant it as an experiment and see if I can come along later on and spray Roundup on it, kill the weeds, and just see if it carried on that Roundup Ready trait or not. It may not work, but we're gonna see. If I kill the corn, I'll just tear it back up and I'll plant some millet on it. And I'm sure there'll be millet come up in it anyways, because I've had millet here before and I always have volunteers. So I've drove through it, laid off where I can just push that push planter in the middle of them tire tracks as best I can and kind of lay my rows off that way. My daddy, he did have a thing where you could hook on the tractor, put right in the middle, a little plow and pull it. But no bigger than that area is, I think I'll just try to line it up in the middle of them tracks. If it's his Roundup Ready and that works, I won't have to cultivate them or anything. I just wanted to show y'all that. Y'all just stay tuned. Well, we're up here in the top garden type area, what I'm going to call the garden, and I'm going to plant us some of this peaches and cream. sweet corn. I laid this off like I did that other place down there. I drove through it and overlapped my tires and just make me a guide. I just try to go to the middle of all of the tire tracks. I'm gonna get on down through here. I'm gonna plant that field corn that I picked with this same seeder if it'll do it. I'm gonna get back to it, so y'all just stay tuned. Alright, now we're down here in the dove field part. We're gonna plant this field corn that I got off these corn cobs, and we'll see how it does. See if I'm able to spray Roundup on it or not. Like I said, I rode up and down, overlapping the tires to kind of set off some rows. I'm just going to go right down through the middles, and I'm going to get it on put in and throw the fertilizer to it tomorrow. Probably should have done it beforehand, but we'll see how it goes. Just stay tuned. Alright folks, it's April 28th. Today I've put fertilizer on the field. I fertilized my corn just on top of the ground. My buddy, he stopped by with some fertilizer today, so I hit my 2 corn patches, and I went over and put the rest on where I'm gonna plant the sunflowers, the row sunflowers. I may get some more, or I'll have to get some more fertilizer. I'm gonna broadcast some just regular black oil too in a couple of places, but I'll have to get some more fertilizer for that. But we got the row planter on the tractor. Been tinkering with it, getting it centered on the tractor and making sure it's going to dump seeds. And I had some seeds in there and it wasn't dumping them. They wasn't falling out. There's a spider web all up inside there. I had to take me a stick and dig all that out, but I've got it dropping seeds now. Got the Plunks and Dove Clearfield I ordered from Seed Ranch. That's a 5-pound bag. That 5-pound bag planted about what I wanted to plant last year, so I just got 5 more pounds. Get that on the field and look at the weather. I see when the rain's coming, then I'm gonna try pre-emergent herbicide this time for the first time. So heard that need to get it out there right before it rain and let that rain incorporate it into the soil. But that'll be on another clip. Right now we're gonna hop on the tractor and ride down in the field and see if we can't get this thing, get the depth set just right. Put some seed in the ground. Y'all just stick with me. Well, we're down here putting some seeds in. Homemade planter that my daddy built last. Well, he built it year before last, and we used it for the first time last year. My daddy was a genius. I miss you. Miss you, Daddy. But the tradition lives on. Put these Clearfields in the ground. We'll put this camera away so I can concentrate on what I'm doing. But I'll pick y'all back up in a little bit. Stay tuned. Whew. They're in the ground. Took a little longer than I expected, but my buddy Dwayne, it helps me on my fertilize and stuff and hunts with me on it. He come over and he helped walk along with the planter there, make sure things was planting right. I planted 4 or 5 rows before he got here, and I was having to stop ever so often just to make sure there wasn't no grass hung up on the plow, or just make sure it was planting. I didn't want to have no skippy places. But we have Clearfield sunflowers in the ground. I think I've got 21 rows. These rows are a little shorter. It gradually gets longer as you go across. Started with 5 pounds of seed. I left with about I'd say 1.5 pounds or so. But when you walk along with that planter, when it's dropping seeds, you can hear it clinking. When they fall down this tube, you can hear them clanking here, so you know it's dropping. And I tried to listen to that before he got here, but he just walked along. Made sure everything was going good, because you don't want to drive all over the field and not be putting no seed in the ground. Oh, I'm wore out. I think they're calling for rain tomorrow night. If I get off of work in time tomorrow evening, I might see if I can put the sprayer on, put the pre-emergent out. If we don't get to it, maybe we can the next day if it don't rain a whole lot. About 10 days or so early this year compared to other years. Last year I planted, I think, the 8th or 9th of May. And we got a rain like that night a little bit, and then we didn't get a rain for a month. So my plants, they come up, and then they got a few inches tall, and they just sat there. It kind of stressed them. My plants didn't get as tall. The other 2 years I planted Clearfields, I mean, I had them over my head, and this last year they didn't get but about shoulder tall in places. I don't think it'll hurt nothing being a little ahead of the game. Get some rain on it, get them out of the ground, get them started. It shouldn't affect the season any. But I'm whooped. I need a bath. I need some supper. But I just wanted to show y'all the progress. Throw all this together and get it posted for y'all. Don't know if I'll do quite as many updates videos, but I'll try to do several along through the summer to show the growing progress and anything else we do. Got about a month. 1st of June, I'll be planting the brown top. I don't know if I'll show any of that or not, but I got some more disking to do. I got a spot up there I need to disc on some more, and I think I'm gonna let my daughter help me just broadcast some regular old Perdovics, or, well, actually it's the Royal Wing, I think it's called, from Tractor Supply, the big bag birdseed. Let her help me plant a few places up in that, just so she can be involved, and might be a decoy to the deer. They'll eat on them instead of my Clearfield. So what's going on, folks? We're out here this evening, April 29th. I planted my Clearfield yesterday. Got a chance of rain tonight, so I'm gonna spray pre-emergent herbicide. This is a mixture of 16 ounces of Prowl and 2.2 ounces of Spartan. This will plant my area down there, or spray the area that I've planted. I'm also gonna mix a little eraser with it. It's got glyphosate in it. That's pre-mixed. Get it in the tank. Got the tank about half full, and I'm gonna pour the chemical and we're gonna go spray. So I'll see y'all in the field. Well, we're down here. We got it going. I done made a few passes. Kind of hard to do, hold the phone, but I'm not real sure on what speed to go, so I'm just in second gear letting it go. So I think it's a little bit weak of a dose, but my friend David Hodges gave it to me a couple of years ago and I never used it, so my patch is just a little bigger than it was then, but it's better than nothing. So I'm gonna get off of here and try to get the rest of it knocked out, and I'll pick it back up in a little bit. So y'all stay tuned. Well guys, I got done down in the field yesterday and I realized I forgot to end the video, so here goes. Over the course of the last 2 or 3 weeks here in April, we've spent time getting the dirt ready to plant the dove field, the sunflowers, and this past weekend was Saturday was the 27th of April. We got it finished getting it tilled up, disced up, got it smoothed out and ready for the seeds to go down. And then Sunday the 28th, we got the planter on the tractor and we got down here and we laid off our rows, got the seeds in the ground. And I was looking at the forecast and it showed rain for Monday night and today, this morning, Tuesday. So yesterday after work, as you seen, we got the sprayer on there and we got the pre-emergent chemicals laid down. And then we got rain last night and some today, so I think we've got a good start. All goes to plan. By this time next week, say today's Tuesday, so we'll probably have seeds sprouting, probably some corn and sunflowers coming up. And I'll do another update video then when things start coming in. But that's going to be it for now. As always, I want to thank y'all for watching. And if this is something y'all like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. And I'll bring y'all some more, and y'all can just follow along this summer for this edition of the Sunflower Dove Field. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.